This is example 1 of lesson 1.5, area and perimeter. We are doing the last one of lesson 1, of block 1, I mean, and we are finding the perimeter of a rectangle in meters and centimeters. So let's go ahead and start. We have here a lovely rectangle. It's yellow, it's very nice, and it has a side length of 2 meters and a side length of, or width, if you might want to call it that, of 3/4 meters. So how do we find perimeter? Well, remember that the perimeter is the fence around an object. Say this is my yard, I'm making a fence around it. The perimeter is the length of my fence. How long is my fence? That's the perimeter. So how do I find that? Well, I add up the sides. I have 2 sides that are 2 meters and 2 sides that are 3/4 meters. Please do not forget that a rectangle has 4 sides. So to add it all up, I have 2 meters plus 2 meters plus 3/4 meters plus 3/4 meters. 2 and 2, I know that's 4. And 3/4 and 3/4, that's 6/4, which equals 1 and 1/2. So I've got 4 plus 1 1/2, which equals 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 1/2 is 5 and 1/2 meters. So the perimeter in meters, fairly straightforward. Remember to write your units. M is short for meters, and the perimeter of this rectangle in meters is 5.5 meters. Now, let us find the perimeter of this rectangle in centimeters. Remind me again, there are 100 centimeters. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. All right. Now, there are 2 ways I can go about doing this. There are 2 ways that I can find the perimeter in centimeters. I can, A, change these measurements from meters into centimeters, or I can take this measurement, because it is a measurement of length, and I can convert 5.5 meters into centimeters. I'm going to do both ways. First way, convert my measurements. So 2 meters equals, well, there's 100 centimeters per meter, so 2 meters is 200 centimeters. 3/4 meters, 3/4 of 100. If 1 meter is 100 centimeters, 3/4 of a meter is 3/4 of 100, which is 75 centimeters. And I'm going to add those up. So 200 plus 200 plus 75 plus 75. 200 and 200 is 400, plus 75 plus 75 is 150, equals 550 centimeters. The other way is to take this measurement directly, and I'm going to change colors for this. 5 and 1/2 meters equals how many centimeters? And I can just take this and multiply it times 100, which will be 5.5 or 550 centimeters. I get the same result either way. For perimeter, you can do it both ways. Only for perimeter, though. For area, it does not work like this, and I'll get to that in a minute. And I apologize if I'm being really loud, but this is really important. You cannot do this both ways with area, and we'll get to that in the next example, but for right now, if you're going to find area or perimeter, if you're going to find perimeter, it's the fence around an object. Add up the sides, add up all of the sides of an object. And then if you're changing the unit, you can change the unit either before or after you find the whole perimeter. And that's it.